Dying Light 2, Stay Human, has been on our radar for a few years now, and after a couple of delays, we know we'll finally see it released in February 2022. Dying Light 2 is set to be considerably bigger and more ambitious than its predecessor, with a much bigger emphasis on story this time around. Dying Light 2 will release on February 4, 2022 for PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS and PS5, following yet another delay. It will also be available on Nintendo Switch through cloud streaming. Dying Light 2, like its predecessor, is set in a post-apocalyptic open world, plagued zombie-like infected and ruthless survivors. Taking place 20 years after the events of the first game, and 15 years after the apocalypse, Dying Light 2 introduces a new protagonist, Aiden Caldwell, who is an infected survivor seeking to uncover the truth about his past and find his sister, a search that leads him to the city. It's up to the player whether Aiden focuses on his own goal or decides to help rebuild the city. Thanks to Aiden's brutal combat abilities and athleticism, he's a commodity in this world, and so factions are itching to get him on their side as the city teeters on the brink of collapse due to a water shortage. Players will be able to hone Aiden's skills to their playstyle, with a focus on either combat, parkour, or crafting. New moves, new skills, and new tools like paraglider or reworked grappling hook, which is more satisfying but also takes more time to master. Choices play a huge role in Dying Light 2. Each choice you make will impact the ecosystem of the world, resulting in visible changes to the world itself and to the game's narrative. According to Techland, there are over 100 choices to make, and even if you complete the game, you'll have only seen 50% of what's on offer. Dying Light 2 does introduce a bunch of new elements, including new zombies, melee weapons, and characters. The way you approach enemies will depend on the faction you side with, the weapons you prefer, the threat you face, and your current location. Techland has confirmed that Dying Light 2 will be filled with Easter eggs, just like its predecessor.